What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, and we back at it again with another one. If you ain't seen the other one, go check out the other one. But for right now, we got another one. We got my boy Soul Illuminati. He said they here. I don't know what the fuck he talking about, but we finna see what the fuck he talking about. If you ain't like, share, then subscribe, then comment, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you, and I love you.
Spiritual soul in the building. Do we soul in the building? Gangster, gangster. Nature soul in the building, man. Simple. Gangster, gangster. In the building. Listen, facial hair soul in the building, man. So look, today I want to talk about something very important. I was gonna put this on Patreon because I just talked to y'all about the grades on Patreon. I want to talk to y'all about these. These are some of the most. This is something that we're going up against right now. This is something that has been around for a very long time, since the beginning. This is something that everybody encounter. You see it on your TV screens. You see it in a lot of sports. You see it in a lot of just entertainment. This is the biggest threat to if you ever want to become famous. This type of energy, these type of beings that I'm about to talk about is some very aggressive, hostile type parasites. And these is what you would call demons. And I don't like using that demon word because that adds fear to the shit. They really parasites. Because the way they feed, they don't eat flesh. They don't
What are you
eat
talking about?
fucking people and shit. This is not them. They eat and drink frequency.
What the fuck? What the fuck, nigga?
So I want to talk to y'all about the reptilians. We're gonna call them the reps. And you gotta be spiritually prepared. You gotta be able to go within. You gotta be able to protect yourself. You gotta be able to really decipher the fucking Bible if that's something that you use. Because a lot of y'all don't know everything in the Bible is metaphysical. It's metaphorical. It's deeper than what you perceiving. And what I'm about to talk to y'all is metaphorical. Y'all think the reptilians
What the fuck is going on?
is some lizard shit, but it's really something that, and y'all think it shapeshifts, etc. All that is true, but it's metaphorical. You got to understand what I'm about to tell you. These motherfuckers. So first, you got to know what they are and how they live with us. And a lot of people be like, "How do you know this?" I don't know shit. I remember. You got to understand that and feel my energy when I'm talking to you.
You
Feel the
remember it?
frequency when I'm talking to you. Clear out the fucking extra thoughts. Feel the frequency when I'm talking to you. Right now I'm on day 188, no leaks, embody semen retention, or whatever you want to fucking call it. I call it, I'm a fucking flame walker. I'm a walking sun. I'm on day 149, no weed. Completely out of my system, completely gone. Got my full ether, my breath back, etc. You could see, you could just feel it's a different me. You understand me? So look, first of all, y'all gotta understand, these motherfuckers, I talked to y'all about the watchers, I talked to y'all about the parasites, I talked to y'all about different type of shit all on Patreon. And y'all can go and see those videos. I talked to y'all about the grades because what y'all thought the grades was some fucking alien shit that's above that you can't understand. I broke that down to y'all. Because I encounter all this. I'm gonna talk about my encounters in this video too. But these motherfuckers, first of all, where do they live? They live right with us. For the most part, the lower level ones, because it's different levels of them. You got some lower level ones who choose to live in cities where it's a lot of chaos, a lot of just negative energy, negative thoughts. That's what they drink. They normally live in high places, like top of high-rise buildings. They like being in like penthouses, like on the top of shit. And they take on human forms, yes. And every form that they take on, they hijacked. So when y'all say shapeshift, I'm gonna break that down. But they hijack every form they take on, and it don't matter if you black or white. It's about permission, about what you signed up for. Now, when I was talking to y'all about the watchers and the frequency drinkers, I told y'all once you black out, you be with friends and shit. Something be taking the wheel of your body. It has your aura signature. It knows it has your thoughts, your ideas. It has your talent, all at a split second, or for 2 hours or 3 hours. You wake up, you can't remember the last fucking 2 to 3 hours of the night because you blacked out. It wasn't you no more. You was body snatched. Those the frequency drinkers. But you got to understand how they can just take the wheel of your soul. With the reps that I'm talking about now, you will remember. You will be stuck. You will be in a sunken. You will have full vision, full clarity of what the fuck is going on. 100%. You have full clarity. There's no blackout. You gave them full authority to do it. They live in like the lower level ones live in cities where it's just a lot of just negative energy, a lot of chemtrails, a lot of just worry. And that's what they feed off of, the worry. Like, damn, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make it. I gotta go to work. They also, the R complex. Remember, this is what they hijack. The reptilian stands for the R complex of your brain. Look that up. That's the only frequency that they can live on. War, competition, conquer. They can't live in your heart frequency. They can't feel love. They can't feel empathy. They don't have imagination. They can only steal it from their hosts. The R complex of your brain stands for reptilian. It's metaphorical. Y'all got to understand this. So y'all can look that up and see what that means. We all have it. That is directly what they hijack when they get a host. They can only live through that part of you. They can't experience love. They can't experience bliss. They can cosplay it. They can act like they can. You know, they can, like you will see them, you know, they practice emotions. They can't really feel any of that shit. They only can feel anger, aggression. They territorial. They always love wars. This is all them. Y'all see all this wars, like the gas prices. That's them. You'll be wondering why shit is so bad. Why is there so much poor people? And we have unlimited money. That's them. They cause problems that don't even make sense. It just has to happen. That's them. They feed off that. Your worry, your concern. These is the ones that feed off the war trauma, the guilt. Cause remember, I always talk to y'all about the lust shit. These niggas don't feed off lust. They feed off the anger, the
I want to say he sound crazy so bad. I want to say he sound crazy so bad, but it's like something about what he's saying is making sense. Like I don't know, it sound crazy, but I just gotta hear more.
the dark negative energy. That's what they feed off of. So the lower level ones live in high-rise cities. They like drinking the frequency, causing a lot of chaos. These are the ones that's normally in politics. Some be celebrities. They always live high up because they could drink the frequency from the ether. Because that's where most of the negative energy just pile into. You add it with the chemtrails and bullshit that they doing. They drink that. They feel the energy. And they feel the energy. They choose not to hijack a low level fucking bot. They don't like hijacking y'all. They're not gonna shapeshift, try to hijack y'all because they can only feed off like your anxiety. That's what they feed off of. So they not worried about y'all. They would rather hijack somebody, like I told you, celebrities who need to know about this. Celebrities who can spread agendas because they can feed off the chaos that they making you create. They don't have to hijack a regular person and just feed off some bullshit. They'll hijack somebody who has power because then all the regular people would just open themselves up to them. So they choose more people in power. The higher level ones live on some outer lands. I say some lands that it ain't no flight log. So y'all know every time y'all catch a flight, catch planes, every plane is going through the same script of maps. It don't go outside of that. So it's certain lands, it's certain outer lands here, dark areas here, certain secluded mountains and shit that you just would never come across. And this is the high level ones who do their rituals, killing babies, doing all type of shit. They get the people to do that to open themselves up. Some people want fame so bad. They want the ones who want the fame so bad. Some people want the fame so bad. Some people is very, very talented. They want the fame so bad, they'll do whatever it takes. And to be honest with you, that movie, him, is kind of how they was like on a saluted mountain. They was like kind of ducked off. See, I'm in Arizona. It's a lot of shit that goes down here in Arizona. But the higher level ones, they live kind of off the grid. These are the ones who be into their true forms. Their true forms, our mind to project them as some reptilian shit. That's why a lot of people say they see reptilians. But they true forms, they fucking parasites. But our mind projects shit, just like you will see a parasite in your dream, it'll be projecting as a zombie or something that you just automatically want to kill. But in reality, they look like dark, it's like dark energy, like dark fog. The deeper you go into the astral and learn yourself, the deeper you start remembering your dreams, you could come back with a lot of information because 9 times out of 10, they send them watchers to take your shit. But the higher level ones live ducked off. You understand this? They live ducked off, y'all. They be ducked off. They be doing
This nigga sounding like he done damn near went through some shit with their asses. Y'all gotta tell me more about Soluminati. But he got intel that almost sound like he done went through some covert shit and found out, fuck around and found out.
rituals. This is where they bring in the celebrities to do their little rituals, to do the little baby shit. They have all type of just sacrifices and different sacrifice parties. When y'all hear about all that, that's who they be working with. Some high level type reps. And so you got the lower level ones who like being in the cities, being around right by all the chaos. They like living on top of the buildings while everything underneath them is struggling, like Dubai and all this just different shit. Y'all know how Dubai is. They got all them type of buildings and skyscrapers, and then right behind Dubai is slums. Them the type of motherfuckers, those are reps. They like feeding directly off that energy. They don't give a fuck about lust. They don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. That's what they care about. Suffering. So, I could tell y'all, so understand this. A lot of y'all have to understand so this is how they get you. And I have encounters with them a million times in nature. It'd be some motherfuckers that come up to me while I'm just chilling in nature and say they from my spiritual channel and try to have a conversation. They try to get information. They can't do shit with me. I'm a flame walker. Just being in my presence, my aura, it hurts them. They be having on dark glasses talking about they from my channel, but you purely covered from the sun. You hiding from the sun. How the fuck you from my channel and you walking out this bitch, you can't even take the sun. So they'll send different it be soulless bodies, bro, that they be sending. Sometimes it ain't even always them. I always encounter them when I'm tapping in nature. Motherfucker, I know exactly who I am, but they whole aura, they whole who they are as a person, they have no energy, no inner light. So I be knowing what time it is. Sometimes it ain't always the reps though, but I know this shit be planned. It be empty vessels, it's just funny. So they'll try to get information out of you, and then they'll try to make you debate. Don't debate with shit. Because when you debate, you opening yourself up. You going to feel drained afterwards. They drunk your frequency. They just want your aura signature. They want to figure out a way to poke holes in your aura. Hopefully you open yourself up. So let me tell you how they get celebrities. This is why if you somebody who view bot or anything, or if you somebody who want intense fame, they already, if you ever was to be able to come a person that's like, can cause a lot of type of chaos on the planet or like set some agendas and shit for them, they know who the ones to get. That's why you shouldn't view bot, that's their frequency. You showing that you care more about being seen and all this extra shit. Like it gets deeper than this, but I'm just saying that frequency is from them. They like people who want deep fame ego because it gets you further and further away from yourself. They tricked y'all into thinking in order for you to get big and have millions of supporters, etc., that you gotta sell your soul. Every celebrity ain't sold their soul. I'm telling you, some of these niggas is just straight puppets. They don't even introduce them to none of this shit. They hoes, they have no light. They just did physical contracts. But for the higher tier ones, let me tell you how they get you. So number one, somebody who want deep, deep, deep fame.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
And they extremely important. They already got a movement. They got probably beautiful music, etc. Some of them want to reach the top. They want to be the biggest for a moment, etc. They will show you everything you desire. They'll give you everything you desire, but they gonna hijack your ass. So what they do is they put you through certain rituals that goes against your humanity. So you'll do something that you regret so much that shit opens up the door in your R complex for you to get hijacked. It opens up the door for them to hijack you immediately. And you go straight to the sunken. So you'll probably kill it. You'll probably hurt a child. You'll probably do something. You know how these niggas depicted this pedo island, all this shit. They not us, y'all. They're not us. So you'll probably do something that's against your humanity, and you doing it for fame. And you open up your doorway, you opened up your whole, basically your aura signature, and that's when they step in and they merge with you. So when they merge with you, and you can tell a lot of people, like for example, they have to practice like you can see them. Y'all see them 24/7. Like you will see one. I'm gonna give you an example. You will see a particular celebrity, because I'm not saying no names. You will see them smiling, and then because remember, they can't feel real joy. So they'll be talking to somebody smiling or something, some bullshit. And then they'd be like, just like this. Because it's performance, it's fake. Another one, the eyes is the seat of the soul. You see how I'm smiling and my eyes move? Like, your eyes smile as well. They be like that. Or, for example, their eyes, it don't match their mouth. Like, their eyes don't match the expression. If you know who they are, you know. They very, very powerful, very, very, very famous. And they also do trauma scripts for the celebrity to keep the real person deeper into the sunken. We gonna get there. So some of the shit, y'all be feeling bad for celebrities. Y'all think they going through all type of shit, but it's all planned because that's what the hosts feed off of. You think it's really going through something. No, it's going with scripts to put the celebrity deeper in the sunken. So they put celebrities, they want more powerful people, because with a celebrity can get people to open up their energy for them instead of them just going to go hijack a regular ass person that only can feed off anxiety. They can hijack a powerful politician or celebrity, and they can get millions of people to open themselves up to feed off millions. That's why they don't go for the regular bots. They want people with power. It don't matter what color you are. They got y'all thinking it's black and white. In reality, they feed off both. That don't even matter to them. So these motherfucking reps, remember, they parasites. They get you to open yourself up. You instantly go into like this dark corridor, and it's like you stuck beyond a wall, and you can see everything through your own eyes, but they controlling it. So what they do is they do all type of rituals. They do all type of dark shit with children. They do all type of shit, and it digs you deeper and deeper into the sunken. Get out is real. You be stuck, you are 100% aware. Some of these celebrities are literally stuck in their own bodies. So the celebrities start doing dark rituals for girls to leak their energy, for niggas to leak their energy. They'll start causing more suffering. They'll start doing more, politicians will start making more choices that make shit harder for people. They'll start doing dumbass wars. And it ain't just America, the world that you know of. They'll start doing all type of agendas because they can feed directly off of it. They start creating fake news scripts. It's all there. They like feeding off of that. When you have to worry, so they create fake news. You got to worry about it. They drink that. So what they do with the celebrity, another thing that they do, they make sure that the celebrity has, and when they hijack the celebrity, they have his talent. They have his aura signature. It's just like when you dream, and if you ain't able to become lucid, you'll just wake up remembering your dream, and you was in your dream going with the flow. It's like you lived there. That's how it is when they hijack you. They have your aura signature, so they'll be able to hoop like you, sing like you, every fucking thing. Just like I told y'all, when you black out, when you drink too much, you didn't go to sleep. Something was still controlling your body. You was hanging with the friends. You was still fucking with the hoes. They have you for a minute. They have your heart.
So basically, you don't even know that you got. Like, you basically could just be thinking you having a good time the whole time, and you being damn near controlled.
That's why y'all got to get deeper on my Patreon, because I was talking about your hard drive and your aura and how your aura works, etc. I was talking about how your aura work. Your shit is just crazy. We don't really understand the aura. We supposed to be learning this shit in fucking elementary. But they hijack your hard drive to your soul, your Akashic. They got it immediately. So they can hoop like you. They can sing. They can do every fucking thing. But behind the scenes, to keep you deeper in the dark, they'll probably starting families. They'll have children. They'll make you see that. So it'll make you submit, because they had put the children up under certain shit. And they'll open the children up to become a host for more parasites. So they'll make sure your kid become a host. So they'll start doing this dark shit behind the scenes with your body as you're watching. And in that time, 1 minute probably feel like a decade. When you stuck in the sunken, it's nothing but fear.
EVE Online is a vast universe, alive with the unrelenting activity and combined history of its players, pursuing lives of adventure, warfare.
You feel
That
nothing
chicken
but
wings, I just
fear,
ate some chicken
regret,
wings. That shit
all
was
of this
hot.
shit. It's a dream pocket. It's like being stuck in a nightmare, but it's your body. You see everything that they doing. That's why I told you they download your org signature and they practice everything, because they can't really experience the love and the joy that you're getting from these fans. So they put the celebrity up under certain scandals and rituals, or take everything from the celebrity. The celebrity start going through dumb shit in order to make it even deeper. It's crazy how they do this shit, bro. It's real shit. They real. These is the ones who, when y'all say selling your soul, these is the ones who. This is what I'm telling y'all about. When y'all thinking about reptilians, these is this niggas. So they make sure you have a kid. They want you to have a kid. They start laying hosts. They start laying hosts, wanting you to have a kid, and then eventually your kid will be a part of it. So, like I told you, you can notice some from the eyes. The smile don't match the eyes. The facial expressions don't move. The eyes don't move with the expressions. It's hard for them to like hide it, but they so famous, and they put in power to look so important. They put in power to. They do a lot of charity, a lot of shit on the side, but behind the scenes is where they do everything in the dark. Everything don't have to be public with them. That's just for mainly a lot of they puppets who start doing, they'd be completely different. Like, damn, how did this motherfucker just become so zesty, like out of nowhere? But like, this nigga was the shit. Or how did she?
I wonder if like the FBI know about what he talking about, and they cut deals with these parasites a long time ago. Like, y'all can do this, just do it like this, or we'll give y'all control over these movies. We just manage how y'all do it, you know? But we advertise shit that people buy.
I'm like this. Why all of a sudden she getting? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they like those is the ones. Some celebrities, y'all have no clue. Some celebrities is just vulnerable because they could also force their will on some celebrities. It's some powerful celebrities who didn't want to go with none of this shit, and they straight traumatized them through force. You get what I'm saying? And this is why it's important for you to protect your energy. And bro, it's a lot of shit that you can do. They hate alkaline diets. They don't want no vessels that's alkaline. They want them vessels that's filled with a lot of top. That's their frequency. They hate sunlit people. So if you somebody who always get the sun, it agitates them. It destroys them. It also frees you. If you somebody who's stuck behind that, it shit gets deeper. I'm kind of skipping over shit. But y'all got to understand, the get out is real. The sunken is real. Majority of the people you see who's in power, the real them is watching the show. And there's nothing they can do about it. And for the most part, like when you the chosen, like I told you, you the chosen one, so you the only threat to them. Like one could come around me, it'll avoid contact. It'll avoid eye contact. Because my gaze is so powerful. I talk about my gaze 24/7, especially on Patreon. The gaze is so powerful, you seeing through the veil. So you exposing them. It's a direct sunlight. It's a beam to the real them. It's clearing out the corridor for the one that's stuck behind them. They also came for a lot of conscious niggas. Y'all don't know this shit. Conscious person probably start off cool and just chill at first, and then out of nowhere, they'll start going against everything that they ever taught. They'll start being completely different. It's a hijack that took place. They took a seat back. They in the sunken. The sunken is just a veil, a dream pocket that you stuck in watching your life be lived by something. And it gets worse and worse for them because you start getting closer to family. They can play the role of they still hugging just like you. They showing the love to the family just like you. But it's all practice. It's all practice. It's all performance. They don't really care about you at all. They can't feel none of that. That's why I said they'll do charity, but they don't care about a human being. They just want to live through you. They want to feel your inner spark. They want to feel your life. I told you. So another thing y'all got to understand. Okay, how the sunken work. I'll talk to y'all about how the sunken work. And y'all probably thinking like, dang, how can they get out? A way they can get out is coming by like us, chosen ones, flame weak, and you speaking truth through the fucking what's it called, which I don't recommend you do. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to feel a deep just drained, and you're going to feel like your point ain't getting nowhere when you see it. But you can speak truth into one that you know is hijacked. They going to get aggressive with you. It might turn into chaos. Not they going to try to hurt you or something, but it's going to turn into like an argument. And that type of energy will open up your aura. So now they can drink your frequency. They can't hijack you, but they can drink your frequency from a chosen one. For somebody who embodying their sexual energy, that is solar fire. Because most men here is not holding on to anything. They leaking. They leaking for the other parasites that I talked to you about. All the other lust ones, all on Patreon. But for somebody who embodying their energy, who got an alkaline diet, they cleansed, etc., you are a straight threat to them. It's not about gun. It's not by rituals and shit. It's your essence, who you truly are, your true embodiment. Who you was before frequency failed is still within you. The source, God, is still within you. They could take away everything from you, books, anything. The source is God is still within you. And they know this. So you can save them by that. Also, certain breath work. If the person that got hijacked can remember who they are, can start feeling joy. Because remember, they stuck in a dream pocket that they only can experience intense fear. It's like you being stuck in a nightmare and you wake up, but they can't wake up. It is what it is. So they stuck in that frequency. So that's why they keep doing shit with their kids. They put their kids up under certain shit. And it's not their kid. The kid was a host. Yes, they come for the kids too. These niggas are some of the most powerful, what you would call demons on the planet. They powerful in a sense because they go for powerful people. They start laying eggs and hosts throughout families and bloodlines. That's how y'all will be like, bro, how is the bloodline? How is these niggas' bloodlines? They keeping this shit going. It gets deeper than that, obviously. But it all, yeah.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to...
So they have your talent. They'll sing like you, dance like you. They even do it better than you. They'll perfect that shit. One side of them is a straight performer. The other side, they in the dark doing rituals. They eating babies. They doing all type of shit. Not because they want to, because it keeps the real host deeper in shame, guilt. You can't kill you. You can't lose. You can't leave. That's another way you can get a host can come back and get his essence and his body back. Is when they put the body through severe trauma to the point it's almost a near death experience. So the host can come back because it's an opening, because the parasite normally leaves. You understand that? It'll leave. And at that moment, you can take your body back, but you lost everything. And in order to keep your body, because that parasite has your whole aura signature, it has a copy of your whole aura signature, you have to do a fast. Fasting, they hate that shit. It's the natural shit. Now, y'all think this shit is hard to defeat these niggas. All you gotta do is not leak your energy and take care of yourself. You gotta fast immediately because it cleanses every parasite. It cleanses, it completely shifts the aura signature that he was used to, and you embody your energy again. Your essence start coming back. But at that moment, you probably already lost everything. They put a celebrity through so much shit. He lost all his fame. He can't come back. He probably got judged by some pedophile shit. How they get y'all is when they put the celebrity through. You'll feel sorry for him. You know, you'll think it's going through so much. It's taking so much losses. They doing everything to him or her. You'll feel sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? And that's all a part of the script.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
It's fucked up. I know it's fucked up. And the whole time, it's them just making sure the hosts feel all that, like that. Like, damn, they taking a loss, they losing everything, they losing deals, they losing fans. You know they lying on that celebrity. It's clear as day that celebrity is innocent, but they got to make sure that happens. The host has to go through that. The host is putting that celebrity through that. You understand me? So another way you can tell if you come across one, they'll be looking at you in your eyes, like when you smile. Your eyes move with your smile. They'd be like this. They'd be like that. And after you turn or something, they like that. Or they'd be talking to you, yeah, it's the eyes is the seat of the soul. They expression never match the eyes. Because when you away, all they feel is anger. They hate us. They hate even being in a body, but that's a good way that they can eat. These is the real body snatchers. The reps. The reps is the real body snatchers. Other shit is in you temporary, drinking your frequency, getting your auric signature, and they keep making you leak or keep making you repeat addictions. But these reps, those is the real body snatchers. They only come for the top dogs. So if you're somebody who ever want to get famous, it comes to a point, bro, you should be perfectly fine and okay with what you have. If you start like view botting and shit, some will look at you as a host. They'll be like, some might come for you. They'll show you, bro, we'll give you everything. We'll turn you into the biggest streamer of all time. Or we'll turn you into the biggest YouTuber of all time. We'll enhance your views, put you on an algorithm that you never experienced. You'll start seeing all this shit. And then they'll show you exactly what you have to do. And it's against your humanity. But some of these dumbass motherfuckers just want to be number one so bad. Some motherfuckers just want to be the top dog so bad. They want to go outside themselves and be seen or famous so bad. Like, people ask me why I post most of my content on Patreon now. Because it's not about getting hundreds of thousands of viewers. It's about talking to people who directly need this information. Who directly want to connect with this type of information. I'm talking directly to the chosen ones. This is not no entertainment shit. This is real. A lot of people is stuck behind themselves. They really deep in the sunken. And you'll, as your energy start rising and stuff, you will get tested. A lot of people will come around you, especially when you known, and they act like they know you. And they want you to open yourself up. They want more information out of you. This is why I really don't talk to nobody. I told y'all I'd be in the sun, I'd be in nature, and the motherfucker come say he from my channel, but he got on a hoodie, some black shades hiding from the sun, and he know exactly who I am. They'll try to have a conversation, hopefully try to debate or just ask you questions. They want you to feel like a irritation. I'm standing still in the sun. Gangster. But these is how the reptilians work. These is the reps. They hijack your art complex. They are all over the world. They run this bitch. They run the low frequency matrix. These is the ones who drink off murder, fear, trauma, anxiety, having to worry about tomorrow all the time. That's them. They love living in high places. For the ones who like being right by the cities and they causing all the traumas, the politicians and shit, they love being right there. They live in like buildings and shit with top security. And then the ones who really doing the rituals, they live out in secluded mountains. Y'all gotta understand, most of these planes are not flying. They flying in the same scripted, what's it called? They're not going off script. So it's some shit that y'all would never see no matter how many flights you catch. Some shit is completely cut off to us. That's why they want you to keep arguing about if the earth is flat or if the earth is round and all this shit. But you ain't paying attention to, you still not even able to see everything on the planet. It's still certain parts you would never ever be able to pay to go to, etc. It's cut off. Yes, you have some secluded mountains and shit gets down. Y'all think they just hiding up under inner earth and all this shit. Right now, they don't have to do that. Right now, they can still keep doing what they doing. You know how many people, everybody want to be famous now. It's never been this easy for them to eat. Everybody want to be famous now in this generation. You go on Instagram, everybody is carrying themselves like they're a celebrity. It's just fake lives everywhere. So if you come for one of them people, one of those type of people just so happens to blow up and you come at them and show them, nigga, you can be bigger than fucking Drake or something. I told y'all, some celebrities be so important, so powerful, they put them up under rituals and shit. They put them up under created stories, making it seem like the celebrity is just so sad and going through so much. Whole time, it's the host. The celebrity is in the back seat. It's not them. The celebrity is behind the corridor, stuck, watching it all happen. Nothing he can do. And some of them, that's where they get more of their energy from. When they feeling that shame, no, leave my kids alone, leave my family alone. This is when they start submitting even more, making it even harder for them to get out. So I'm trying to tell y'all, they know how to do y'all dances, they know how to sing like you, they have everything like you. They can copy your aura signature once they have it. Once you give them the seat, once you open up the door, once you go against your humanity, your nature, your real self has left the building because you can't erase that out your consciousness. They can replay it over and over and you'll regret it. Regret, they feed off that. But anyway, I just told y'all a little bit about the fucking rep parasites, bro. These are some high level parasites, or what y'all would call demons, and they directly connected to some shit. Take care of yourself out here. They got y'all scared to become famous. You don't gotta
I think it's some truth to what he's talking about. I think it's a little truth.
famous. You can become big without trying to be fame and shit. You automatically go get followers if you're doing something that's gravitating towards people. But then that's when they like coming and knock at your door. You always have a choice. Sometimes they do brute force on certain people because those people already be opened up. They ain't got no energy. They ain't got no protection. They already just swimming through fame. You will notice the difference. You will start seeing the eyes. It's different. Motherfuckers would be smiling like I'm smiling. You can see the eyes smiling with my smile. Them motherfuckers be. Next thing you know. Or they'd be talking, huh? It's like fucking bots. Y'all, we living in like a motherfucking it's like we a fish tank full of different type of predators and all type of shit, bro. It gets deep. Anyway, take care of yourself, man. I love y'all. Spiritual soul sign.
Yeah, shout out to Illuminati. I think the message he's trying to deliver is to take care of yourself. Like fast, eat right. Don't let the music, don't get into too much of this music industry. Damn, but I wonder if a parasite could really, like, do the famous people really being controlled by parasites? Favorite celebrities? Or what if we all, like, went against that together? Like, all of us was like, you know what? We know something up. Let's blow the lid on this shit. Let's start gardens. Let's start our own agriculturists. I wonder, like, what that outcome, or if they'll try to stop it, distract us. What else we got, though?